Shouldn't happen. But it's cool. I'm gonna get my revenge on Ravi. That's cool. I gotta move on. I gotta move on to the next week.
I don't got nothing to say about that. You know, Jeff was talking crazy. I mean,
stop it. You thought it was over. You caught yourself dead like in the third quarter. Like
I thought, I just kept quiet and I let fantasy do its thing because
stop. You caught yourself dead. You caught yourself dead. Stop. You knew you was dead in the water.
I thought he was done with Tennessee defense on Thursday, honestly, or whatever. So.
Yeah, I mean, once he did that, and then I came out, and I'm like, hold up, I got 22 from Juju. See, and that's a major part of my dilemma is having Claypool and Juju.
They both score good points, though. You should have started both.
They do, but Juju be
don't know who to start sometimes.
I was riding with Juju, and I should have paid Claypool because he got like another 15 plus points. And then I had the ball from San Francisco, number 11, and he gave me like 19 plus points. But they was on the bench, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's how I was this week. I lost this week, man. I had T. Higgins, and I had other boys on the bench. Whatever. I was mad as hell. I could have won that game. That was an easy win for me. I'm mad about that, but it's okay.
You and me both.
Yeah.
You know what I realized, and this is my strategy going forward. Anytime the Steelers play somebody ass, I'm starting both of them. Fuck
yeah,
because he gonna eat. And another one is the Jaguars this week. They coming both in the game.
I'm ready to pick up Big Ben somewhere in this whole thing.
Somebody just did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody just did.
I'm ready to. I'm gonna lie. So man, before we get to this, man, what do you think about these NBA trades, man? Stuff getting crazy right now.
Well, we knew Chris Paul was gonna get traded. I just feel bad they making him like the restart guy for
I mean,
but
yeah,
like you said, Booker, Ayton, and Chris Paul, that could be real deadly.
Yeah, I can see them getting the top 4 or 5 seed in the West.
You know I do too. Because that leadership Chris Paul bring, but Chris Paul just gotta let Booker do his thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yo, I can't believe they give up so much for Drew Holiday, yo. That's crazy.
That was a bad trade. I mean,
right?
3 picks though, 3 first-round picks. That's horrible.
That's terrible. Word up. That's crazy. They gonna be set, yo. Pelicans gonna be set.
They got 3 from the Lakers last year for AD or whatever. That's crazy.
Be set, yo.
They might move, man.
I mean, you gotta let the players. The thing about the picks is like they're not developed players, so it's like, you're gonna have to train
trade bait.
They trade bait. Yeah,
they are trade bait. Yeah,
but also it'll free up like. I don't think Lonzo was starting last year, right? Now Lonzo won't start.
Yeah. Lonzo started his whole career.
Bro?
Yeah.
I thought he was going off the bench at times.
Not for New Orleans. It was him and Drew starting together.
Well, he's gonna get the ball more for sure. He's gonna have the ball in his hands a lot more.
Who, Lonzo?
Yeah.
But you know what? Him and Drew Holiday was kind of like the 2 guard, but that backcourt defensively, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they got Bled.
No, trash. He's
Bled.
He's smaller.
He'll do a little something. He ain't Drew.
Yeah.
They're trying to trade. I heard they're trying to trade. They just reported Westbrook and Wall.
Yeah, I saw
like a swap.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They both got bad contracts, but Wall coming off 2 years off injury. I wouldn't even trust Wall right now. Or whatever. Yo, Harden turned down $50 million a year. That you said, nah, I'm good.
That's fucking ridiculous. $15 million?
You know why? But he got so much money already, bro. I didn't realize how much money Harden got right now. Like, he's good.
That's so crazy.
He don't want to make $50 million and play with garbage motherfuckers.
Bro, he got 200-something million from Adidas. Like, I forgot about that. Like, can nobody wear them shits? Whatever, but he got mad money from Adidas.
Yeah.
That shit.
He's going to they're not putting enough around Giannis. Like, that's not enough.
For the East? They come out of the East with that.
They could. I mean, if the Nets don't get anybody else and they just have Kyrie and KD, they can beat the Nets with Drew Holiday.
I don't know.
Drew, and
I'm definitely taking the Nets.
You got Drew for Kyrie.
No, you don't. Drew can't. Kyrie volume. He volume. Don't sleep on Kyrie because he didn't.
It's more than just Kyrie and KD, bro. You got LeVert, Dinwiddie, like they got a bunch of players with that.
So what?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's cool. They all coming off the bench though. And they might end up getting traded if they get James Harden.
And then that's still what you gonna do. You got the 3-headed, but that's too. It's not enough shots for all 3 of them guys.
Cool.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
Drew Holiday don't complain about shots though. He don't be tripping.
I'm talking about KD, Harden, and Kyrie.
Oh, word. Yeah, Kyrie gonna be suffering because you gotta take the back seat.
Yeah.
Kyrie's not taking no back seat though. I don't understand how they're gonna do that.
That's
Who's
what
gonna
I'm
tell
saying.
Kyrie
That's
he's
why
taking
it
a back
doesn't work.
I mean,
Kyrie came there first. He came to Brooklyn first. I mean, him and KD.
I think if Drew goes, I think Drew can give Kyrie problems because Kyrie's not gonna be able to guard Drew Holiday, and Drew Holiday gonna be able to slow him down.
But Drew Holiday never showed us that like explosive scoring capability consistently. Like he'll give you like 35, but then the next couple nights it'll be like 20, it'll be like 19, 24. It won't be like 35. 30.
They might not, they might not need that though. He's gonna be the third lead. He's gonna be the third scorer. Middleton.
But he's never done that. Like
they gotta get rid of his dumb ass.
oh man,
Fucking Middleton.
Giannis gonna stay though. I think now. I think he's gonna sign a deal. Whatever.
They said they was talking about how somebody asked him about Miami. He started laughing. Hella crazy. I don't know.
Nah. He might stay, yo.
That's a lot of money, bro. The super max, mad money. And Giannis ain't got the money Harden got yet. I mean, he got a little something, but
how much is it? How much is it gonna be?
Like 250.
250, yeah.
Damn.
And he's going to resign and say he had to take care of his family.
That's cool.
Plus, bro,
that's what's going to happen.
He only 25. He can resign this and it'll be up at age 30. He can sign a whole nother fucking super max.
So but that's gonna be his excuse. Like, I gotta take care of my family, and that's most important. And I still think we can win here in Milwaukee, knowing he can. And he gonna stay there too long. Because what year is he in?
Bro, he's 25, bro.
So he can't get Supermax nowhere else?
Nah.
No.
Only the team that drafted you, I guess. But I mean, they got a chance this year. I mean, the East is always wide open, especially. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets are going to be the favorite, of course. Kyrie and that team. If they don't get Harden, to me, it's still wide open. You don't know. How
the East going to be tougher than you think, though, bro.
It's tougher than I think.
I think they're going to be tougher than you think.
I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be the same 3 or 4 teams, to be honest. Like,
I just think it's gonna be a lot tougher. Like, is John Wall supposed to be coming back?
I mean, not worried about the Wizards. They're not really a threat.
No,
bro, y'all tripping.
It's gonna be Boston,
Brooklyn,
they was in the playoffs with Sixers.
John Wall, bro.
They lost. I remember they lost the last time they was in the offs. They lost to Isaiah Thomas and the Celtics. I remember that.
That's what I'm saying, though. They haven't been in the playoffs. Got hurt.
That was a while ago, bro.
They're not a threat. Indiana gonna be in the mix.
They proved last year they're not a threat.
But I'm just saying,
Atlanta.
Indiana. No, he said Indiana.
I'm saying it's gonna be a lot more better teams like Milwaukee. I'm not saying they're gonna be contenders, but
new teams, bro. I need a new team that wasn't tough last year. Besides Brooklyn.
Milwaukee, Boston.
It was there. They was there.
The Nets, Pacers, Raptors,
no threat.
Wizards.
Raptors. I mean, Raptors about to lose Fred VanVleet and Ibaka. And probably Marcus Gasol.
The East not gonna be. It ain't gonna be just the East gonna be nice, bro.
The East gonna be the same thing it was last year. It's solid. It was better than it was the year before, but
it's not, bro. You tripping?
If you give it that excuse, so when the Sixers don't win or get to the chip, then the
East is tough.
I've been saying the East is tough.
East is open. Like, the East is open,
bro.
It's open, bro.
It's not gonna be as easy as y'all think, though. It's gonna be teams in there beating each other up. What you mean?
I don't know what you mean, though. These are the same teams every year, though. It's not new teams.
The Nets just got better.
Okay, that's the only team I say.
Then you got Milwaukee, you got Boston, you got Philly and Miami, right? Who are the only ones that you can say, all right, they have a chance to probably make it to the finals. Then you add Toronto to the mix. They're champions. You add the Pacers, who are gonna make the playoffs.
He said that they're champions.
They're not champions.
Bro,
they're champions a couple of years ago, but that time is done.
They're gonna get walked over. That's all I'm saying. They're not gonna get walked over. It's gonna be. They're gonna be. I bet you it's gonna be like how it is in the West. It could be a team in the East with a winning record who don't make the playoffs. No cap.
Nah.
No way, bro.
Hell no.
You're bugging, nigga.
Bro, you
It's not
maybe
that
bugging.
he is fighting. You still gonna have 8 or 9 teams fighting, bro. Real shit.
9. Nah.
All right.
They're still gonna. The thing about it, they're still gonna do the playoff, like the playing thing for the East. So
That
I mean,
bubble
maybe
skip that they just
maybe a
did.
team that is a 7th seed has a winning record and doesn't make it, which I doubt. I mean, I feel
I'm
like
just saying,
you're never gonna need to do that.
Who said?
It's gonna be
One of y'all
locked in.
said Atlanta was gonna make the fucking playoffs. One of y'all did.
I don't know. I don't remember saying
They're
One of
not
y'all
going to
said
make it. They're not going to make
I
it.
don't
Nah,
either,
hell no.
but
I mean, if they make moves, who knows?
the East
But,
gonna be more competitive than it is last year than it is this year than it was last year.
I mean, I don't know.
And it will
It's gonna be
be.
top heavy. It's gonna be the first 6 seeds again. 7th,
Nah.
8th is gonna be trash.
But that's gonna be what? That's gonna be who? Who use contenders? Like
Orlando again is going to be number 7 or 8. I mean, they're gonna be trash. Sweep in the first round, 5 games. Brooklyn's gonna move up.
But you got
Brooklyn's gonna move up.
But you got 6 teams that are gonna end up probably going to with the top 5. Who like think
Indiana's not a threat, bro, and Toronto. They're not a threat.
Toronto might end up being 7 or 8.
Toronto, their time is
Or
done.
Washington. Y'all tripping.
Washington,
Nah,
come on, bro. You're just
If
saying all these
John Wall
teams,
comes-
bro. They're not
He
doing
just,
nothing.
yo, he just named the teams in the East right now.
Bro,
Naming
if
the best.
John Wall come back in
Terrible.
the playoffs, bro, y'all tripping.
You tripping.
John Wall.
They weren't good with John Wall, bro. Like,
They
wasn't.
went to the playoffs, bro. What you saying?
They were trash, to be honest.
You saying anything? They went to the
They
playoffs.
were.
They suck, man. They're not.
And
Let's
you
talk about
thinking this
threats. Let's
dude
talk
been
about real
off for 2
threats.
straight years, he's gonna come back and lead
Real
us back
threat
to
are the
promise,
If we talk about real threats, like
Milwaukee, Boston, and the Nets, right?
That's it.
Okay,
and I'm
so
saying
that's the three. That's the
and
top 3,
Sixers,
right?
and Sixers and Boston.
I wasn't even gonna count the Sixers, but you're gonna count the Sixers.
I'm gonna count the Sixers and Boston in there.
All right, so that's 4.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm not saying that these other teams are going to be contenders. I'm just saying that it's going to be more competitive because you got them 4 teams, right? Then you're talking about the Raptors, you're talking about Miami, you're talking about the Pacers, you're talking about maybe the Wizards if they get John Wall. What you mean?
I'll give you Miami, but the Pacers, I'm not giving you them.
Don't let Miami's bubble finals fool y'all, yo. Miami gonna be mediocre.
Still gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So, I mean, they'll be the playoffs, but they're gonna be the same 5th seed they was this year. I'm telling you. Like, look, Jeff.
unless they get Giannis.
All right. It's real stuff.
Unless they get Giannis.
Don't let the little Jimmy Magic run fool y'all. Like they're gonna be the same 5th seed.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna be anything crazier, but I don't know. I just think I think it's gonna be a lot more competitive this year than last year, bro. Like last year.
Unless both Harden and Westbrook or something like that go to the East, then we'll see about that. But
they're both about to go to the East.
Yeah. Which gonna make the West guards even crazier. But anyway, let's get started talking about some football, man. We got a lot to talk about here. So welcome everybody. We've already been recording for another episode of Beyond the Trenches. I'm your host, of course, Big Mike with the BigMike.LittleAnt channel. We have our esteemed panel here. We got Jordan.
Here.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff. That is the same Jeff, by the way. He's got better lighting now. So
yeah.
And Tobi.
Yo,
so let's get right into it, man. I wanted to gotta take the trash out first. Let's talk about the Eagles and Giants.
Yes, sir.
That game.
Clean kitchen.
But yeah, there you go. But no, so the Eagles coming off a bye, losing to the Giants, man. I'll let Jordan go last. But how we feel about that game, Jeff? How you feel about that, man?
I mean, this division is terrible, man. It's like really, like it's funny that they play terrible against each other. Like they just terrible. I mean, the Eagles are trash. Unfortunately, they don't have anything in the backup. Jalen Hurts isn't the issue, isn't the problem solver. He isn't the something you look forward to. I guess you just let Wentz play this season out, and hopefully he don't get hurt. And when we say hopefully he don't get hurt, you know what I'm saying? He might get hurt because that's what he does. As far as the Giants, they've been there a little bit. Like they've been playing some good games, and then they just playing some terrible games. And Daniel Jones, whatever protege they saw him to the Peyton Manning era, they better get that person in there to fix him to make it look like who they thought he was when they started taking him out of Duke and bring him to New York because he's wildly inconsistent. And both of these are just trash teams. It was a horrible eye watch. It was like, for real. It's like watching a sweater get knit. I mean, it was just terrible game.
Tobi.
Like Jeff said, let me piggyback a little bit. I mean, both horrible teams, horrible game. But I was honestly surprised. I had the Eagles, winning. I don't know why I picked the Eagles, but I just thought they would be better than the Giants. But the Giants, they've been playing better. I should have noticed that trend. They've been playing better the last couple of weeks, and in the game against Tampa Bay, it was down to the last play basically for that game. So, them winning really shows the improvement the Giants are making. But at the same time, it's against the Eagles, which, they're a horrible team. We don't know what's going on there. They suck really bad. They lost by 10 points. I think the spread was like 3. They lost like convincingly. That was very disappointing to see from the Eagles. They are going downhill. Somebody needs to stop this match from happening. And now the Giants are back in it. I mean, they could win the division, if the Giants win the division, like, that's gonna be horrible for the Eagles and Carson Wentz, and for the Eagles fans. I mean, this Eagle fan right here, he might just jump off a cliff. I mean, we don't know. Don't do it, but yeah, Giants, they're in the they're up there. They might win the division. Who knows?
They're not winning a goddamn.
All right, Jordan. So listen, they talked about how the game sucked. You tell me, what's wrong? What's the biggest problem with the Eagles right now?
It's Carson Wentz and Doug P. I think they this is a game where Mike, bro, this is a game where I'm gonna put the blame on him. I'm gonna give him like 80% of the blame and give Doug Peterson like 20% or maybe like 70%.
Really?
They're the two of them are the problem, especially in this game. Like, for the most part, bro, the defense shows up when they can. It's hard to show up when you're off, when you're constantly on the field all game, and they just suck. Like, bro, why did they go for 2? Why does he keep going for 2? I don't understand that shit.
That's his move. I don't know why.
That's his legacy. That's what he's known for. He's known for gambling.
You were known for that for 1 year. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Like, they're one of them. I don't know. Like, y'all tell me who has to go. One of the two.
It's gonna do Doug P and Howie. They gonna let both of them go. They holding on to the Super Bowl too long, man. It's time to revamp that team and move forward.
Somebody gotta go.
First of all,
got dead money in halftime. Got dead money in DJ.
Mike, you asked me earlier. I'm on the Wentz wagon until the wheels fall off. I don't care because I don't know what other options we got. If they want to go another route, they gotta put in Jalen Hurts right now. It's no like you give him one more game against the Browns if he stinks it up. If you want to go your other options, you need to put in Jalen Hurts right now and see what he's got.
If you put in Jalen Hurts, you can mess up Jalen Hurts. He ain't had no offseason for real.
That's what it is.
The O-line ain't good. The team, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't put in Jalen Hurts. You can mess up Jalen Hurts for a long time. As far as the Howard should have been gone, but he had that 1 good year. So they kind of gave him a little reprieve or whatever. He really should have been gone. You watch people like Sidney Jones and even what's the receiver in Oakland? Aguilar or whatever like that, balling. Especially Sidney Jones is balling, bro. Like, I watched it the other day. I said, yo, this kid is good, bro. And then yes, bro. But they drafted him so high. That's the crazy part about it. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Like, he basically was a wasted draft pick, right? He was like fucking I can't think of the fucking Sixers point guard years ago or whatever. But he was like Markelle Fultz, a wasted high ass pick and shit, basically. And then you Peterson. Here's the thing: a Super Bowl buys you like 10 years. They ain't going nowhere. When a coach wins a Super Bowl, they don't get fired. At least I'm gonna say a minimum like.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, yeah, at least I'm gonna give you. They get at least 5 to 7. I don't know about 10, but at least 5 to 7.
At least 5 to 7.
Got that ass out of there.
That's what I'm saying. At least a good 5 to 7. So, Peterson, but he is falling off, bro. He ain't what he used to be. It looked like Frank Wright was like the smart one in the room.
The one, right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So so now that's not good. So he ain't going nowhere. And Wentz, the problem is that he still thinks Wentz is what he was 2017, Doug Peterson. And Wentz ain't that. So he not playing to Wentz strengths or whatever like that. So listen,
but they don't
Miles,
have that same team.
But listen, Miles Sanders is a player. Do you know he has no game with his 20 carries in his whole career? Why? Dude is nice. Give him the fucking ball, whatever like that. And stop throwing the ball or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I don't know what he's saying to Miles Sanders for. Fucking Christmas, I don't understand. Like, it's ridiculous. So
next season.
Right. And he been off Miles Sanders for 3 games or whatever like that. So
I think the problem is when you're saying that he's never going to be that guy from 2017, I think it also has a lot to do with the way that they played. Like, the talent that he has, it's easy for you to play behind a team who's the #1 rushing team in the NFL, where there's only a certain amount of throws that you have to make because they're easy throws. Play action, cross the middle, down the seam, shit like that. He can't, he's basically telling them, we need you to win this game. So they're going out there, making him throw the ball all around the yard, and he can't do that.
That's my point, though. They could still be a good rush team. And they had 163 on Sunday, but they started running the ball. I don't understand why.
Well, they had no choice. Damn. They had no choice.
But the play calling been horrible for like 2.5 years, bro, on some real stuff or whatever for the Eagles. And then like I said, they shouldn't have him throwing the ball. He's not the same player that he was. His decision making ain't what it was. He still got an arm. He still got talent, but run the fucking ball. But Dougie P think he's smarter than what he is. That's the problem. He really glorified the system, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you. But you know what I mean? He got the chip, so they'll keep him around. So that's really what it is.
Definitely a beast. Slept on OD because he was balling. He was balling. I think the Eagles are the only team, brother. The Eagles are the only team in the NFL with 3 yards over 70. They have 3 rushing plays over 70 yards. Yeah. They're all from Miles Sanders.
And as far as the game, first of all, I'm with Jeff. Danny Dimes, mad inconsistent. You never know what you're going to get. Like some games, he look like a damn MVP. But in some games, he look like trash. It's crazy. Ain't like no middle ground with him. It's like great or trash or whatever.
But they got one too. They look. I don't know who's worse. I mean, shit.
Nah, the Eagles worse right now. I was just saying because Giants been playing a little better.
First place.
For now.
Look, my man's been trying to talk shit. I'm like, all right, it's cool. Y'all gonna keep laughing. Keep on laughing at us. Don't be surprised when we win a fucking playoff game. Let y'all know.
Look at Tobi.
All right, yo. We recorded.
I don't know. You can say that other years, but this year, that's too terrible.
All right, that's cool. Y'all
listen, bro.
That shit.
Listen, I don't even know who y'all might play in the first round, and I bet you right now you'll lose the first playoff game. That's all that.
Might be Tampa Bay.
You definitely gonna hold that L.
You definitely losing to Tampa Bay.
We're gonna see. So
what you gonna say? Like when you know how you be like, we laughing at you now. We laughing at you now, but watch when we win a playoff game. So what you gonna say if you guys lose?
It's what it is. Right. It is what it is. What I'm gonna say. But we in there.
He holds it on to that. He holds on to that hope.
I might not even get there, bro.
That's what you told him.
Listen.
Giants.
When Brady come play against the Eagles, he get a little happy feet. So he ready. I'm all right.
Even if he gets happy feet against y'all offense is trash. So I don't even know how y'all gonna do it.
You're gonna see.
At least also, 2 picks in that game.
But you know what, Jordan? You should be the co-host. That's a good segue. So the next topic is about Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And after they bounced back and Tom Brady had a 4 TD performance, what are your thoughts on that game against Carolina? And did Brady make his way back in the MVP conversation? Jordan, why don't you start?
Nah, I mean, I think he's out of that MVP conversation. I think he lost it when they played against the Saints. I'm not with that. As far as them bouncing back, I mean, Panthers are a decent team. They have an offense that can score. The Bucs have, a good defense. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to be in the mix. I'm not too impressed. We expected this to happen, and if it didn't, it would blow up. it'd be a problem. So, this doesn't say anything. We need to wait. They need to play. I don't even know who else they got. They already played the Saints twice, so it don't matter about them. So they're shitty because they might not win their division. They just got lucky because Drew Brees out for the next 2, 3, 4 weeks maybe, and maybe done for the season. Who knows?
I'll be back.
So I don't think it puts Brady and type of MVP back in the MVP conversation again.
Okay, so what you think?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna say yes. He's back in the MVP conversation, but I mean, he's not really. What is he? He's probably like number 3 or 4, in the MVP ballot right now. The way it's looking is going to be Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers because they don't turn over the ball. I think Patrick Mahomes got like 1 pick. Aaron Rodgers probably got like 2, 3 maybe. So I mean, he's gonna be in the conversation because he's throwing a lot of touchdown passes. He's gonna have more touchdown passes than last year.
He also ran one on Sunday, Brady.
Oh, Brady for real, he did. No, I didn't repeat that. Yeah, he's definitely in the conversation. I mean, I don't know how you can't put him in the conversation this year. I mean, he had the game against the Saints. But I mean, he's still in there, definitely top 5.
What about the game? We thought about the game against the Panthers.
I mean, it was a good game because the Panthers aren't pushovers. I mean, they went down to the wire with Kansas City last week, even though they had Christian McCaffrey. He wasn't good this week. But it was a good game. They dominated. I think in the second quarter, then I think Bridgewater got hurt and everything. But that's a good team to beat. They're not gonna let you just blow them out like the Jets. You're gonna have to actually beat them. So that was a solid W for them.
What about you, Jeff? What's your thoughts on the game?
I thought about to call them the Patriots. I thought the Buccaneers had to perform like this. They had to come back and smack somebody because they just got smacked. So, you come in as a division opponent. They obviously inferior. So I expected the Buccaneers to actually come through and lay the wood. They got A.B. a game under his belt. He looked like he was fine-tuning. And this team has a lot of potential. Sometimes they just have some hiccups. Brady in the MVP conversation. It's funny. So, Tobi, is Brady number 3 in your MVP top 5?
No, he's not number 3. Oh, damn. I'm going to put, what do you call it? Patrick Mahomes.
Is he in the top 5?
Yeah, he's definitely top 5. Yes.
All right, well, that's crazy because you was the one that said Brady fell off and now he's top 5.
Said he was washed.
He said he's washed.
Listen. If you want me to address that, I can. If you want me to address that, I can.
Go ahead. Tell me
already.
No, this is my time.
Already. Yeah, go ahead. Let's say what you want to say.
So, like I said, it was a good game. The Buccaneers are supposed to do that. They look deadly, man. I mean, they look deadly some days, and then they look like they drive him as Daisy some days, and it's just like it's terrible. But they beat the team they're supposed to beat, which is good. Too bad they can't beat the Saints, who gonna be the division top 4, and they still might. After all of that, they still might be able to win the division because Breeze is hurt. Right. After catching 2 L's to the Saints, they still might be able to win the division.
And look who's ready to see if he can take them to the promise.
No, not James.
Well, hold that thought. We got a topic later on. But before I go, all right, Tobi, why don't you respond to Jeff's
question? Oh, yeah, but I already went back on what I said about Brady. I mean, I still don't trust him, though. I mean, just like I didn't trust Breeze. I mean, he just got blown out last week. He threw 3 picks. I mean, he looked pretty washed last week. But he's still top 5 in the discussion. He might be number 5, I don't think he's going to actually win it. I mean, it's a conversation. He's just in the conversation, just talking about him because they are, 7-3? So, I mean, yeah, Brady, he has his off weeks. He has his good weeks. When he plays against the Saints, he's trash. Plays against everybody else, he's decent. And the Saints, they really apply that pressure on him.
I mean, bro.
Get him stepping around the pocket and he's throwing them picks. So,
well, Mike, we'll get into that next time.
I don't believe in.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. All right. My thoughts. First of all, nobody talk about Ronald Jones in that game or whatever, and that's what the key. Yes, they got to run Jones. You see the game where he fumbled and they stopped using them or whatever, they struggled, and then I don't know what happens. He was like in a doghouse or whatever. Like BA, Bruce Arians, he got to stop being so old school. He got to let these players, have a little leeway or whatever.
Back the whip quick too.
Yeah. He don't play, bro. And but he a beast, yo. This kid Jones, yo. He definitely gonna be nice. And when they get balanced attack, that's when Brady, because Brady feed off play action. So when the running game working, the play action working. And then he got mismatches all over the field. You know what I mean? Like so many receivers. Then Gronk, but he's still 6'6", like 250. So he's still a mismatch, no matter how you slice it. AB is looking like he's coming into form though. When I see it or whatever. I mean, it wasn't worth a trade with Swift, but that's not the story or whatever. But he is coming into form. And then they still got Godwin, Mike Evans, and then the white boy, Scotty Miller, he only get no burn no more because AB back. He nice too, or whatever like that.
I mean, I wouldn't take him over AB, so yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, but he is speed. He fast.
He got some speed. He is faster Wes Welker. He got some speed.
Yeah. So they beat. But anyway, the balance is just like he trash. But anyway, the balance is good, especially when the running game is working for them. And honestly, man, I think they could really, if they just keep this up, they can make some noise. And the defense also was embarrassed by the Saints, and they came to play.
He's still year of 23 though.
I mean, this NFL 23 ain't bad, bro.
Not in this league.
Yeah, not in this league right now. As far as Brady gonna be top 5 the whole season MVP. You know what I mean? Looking at his age, stuff like that. I mean, bro, he just had 4 total touchdowns, and no picks or whatever like that.
I mean, now we'll talk about it. We're gonna get to it.
No, we're gonna get into it. All right, well, let's move on to the next topic, man. Let's talk about Kyler Murray's pass to D-Hop, ending Jeff's fantasy season, and then
You think it's over?
No, I'm joking, bro. And ending the game though against the Bills, which was I'm talking about the whole game. Let's talk about Kyler and D-Hop. What's your thoughts, Tobi?
Damn, that shit was fucking amazing. I mean, I didn't see it live. I come back later and I see it. I'm like, wow, this how you really gonna end the game though? Like, and win at that. I remember they had a pass like that with Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. I think that sent it to overtime, but this catch was like, game, like you're not getting the ball back. Give me that touchdown game. And like you just don't see shit like that often. Kyler's fucking nice. He be flinging that shit. And he's fast as fuck.
Is he better than you thought he would be?
Of course. I mean, he's definitely better than I thought he would be. I mean, I didn't have no doubts about him going to the league. But I didn't really know what to expect from him. But I didn't expect him to be looking this good. He looked like he's really about this life. He was nice in Oklahoma. He's doing his thing, though. He's tearing up the league. I mean, that was a great pass by Kyler.
Okay, Jeff, what are your thoughts?
I never doubted the potential of Kyler Murray. And the reason I didn't is because him and Cliff Kingsbury have been working together for so long. They just know each other probably and their tendencies. So, I mean, that's like, giving somebody something they always had. Like, they know what to do with it. There you go. So I definitely thought he was going to be able to play. That catch is ridiculous. That's the epitome of Marston. Like yo,
and he had the Jordan gloves on. And he had the Jordan gloves on. He started talking shit. Like, I mean,
those gloves got to have something on them, man. It got to, man. I mean, like 8 hands involved. Like, come on, man. It gotta have something on it.
Nah, them shits be sticky as hell.
But the game was good. The Cardinals are serious a little bit, and I say a little bit because defense is not really there. The Bills' defense is not really there. That's gonna cause both of them in the playoffs. But it's good to see the future and the potential of the league. You got Josh Allen in Buffalo. You got Kyler Murray out Arizona. And we'll just see how this all works out. But it was an outstanding game. It was a shootout. It was crazy. It was everything you want, man.
Yeah, and both of their receivers, both like top receivers, scored the last touchdown, Diggs and then D-Hop or whatever. And they both were traded this year, which is crazy.
Absolutely.
Go back and look at it. Jordan, what's your thoughts, man, on the game and Kyler?
I mean, it was a great game. Them to come back. I'm starting to kind of believe in the Cardinals. I think if the Cardinals are able to play a full game, like this is kind of the second or third game this year where they kind of came back and won, and they did it against a good team. Like they did it to the Seahawks and they did it against Buffalo. And you look at those 2 wins, and they're both impressive because they're against 2 teams who we consider top 10, top 5 teams, and they came back on them. So to them, to a young team like that, that's going to give them confidence in saying, hey, we can beat anybody. It doesn't matter who lines up in front of us. In terms of Kyler Murray, you know, he's incredible. Right now, he's got 27 total touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. I mean, he's better than Lamar.
He's better than Lamar.
Dalvin Cook is first.
Oh, okay.
He's better than Lamar, yeah. Kyler.
Yeah, he's better than Lamar.
He's better than Lamar.
Yeah, if we put Kyler Murray on
wax.
if we put Kyler Murray on the Ravens, there's no conversations about whether the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. I don't have any doubts about that. I don't have any doubts about that whatsoever. Because Kyler Murray can do anything that Lamar Jackson can do, and Lamar Jackson can't do what Kyler Murray can do. Period. Feel me?
So you got Kyler.
Lamar's definitely faster, but
yeah.
No, Kyler Murray is quicker, but Lamar is definitely speedy, faster.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But Kyler Murray is definitely quicker, more agile. He low to the ground, but his arm, his accuracy is the thing that makes the separation exist. Because the guy can throw the deep ball. He got intermediate routes. He got, cross, slants, nines.
If you put Lamar Jackson on the Arizona, they're not doing what they're doing at all.
I don't know. I don't say that they're not doing that because Lamar Jackson is still something, but Kyler Murray is showing you that.
Hold on, though. I mean, hold on. I'm just gonna play devil's advocate, though. Like Arizona got way better weapons than Baltimore got, though.
I don't care. But Mike, they're the number one team in yards per game on offense. A lot of that has to do with Kyler Murray. Lamar Jackson isn't doing what Kyler Murray is doing right now because he's not throwing like that. He's not going to throw like that.
But do he got the weapons Kyler Murray got though?
It don't matter if you can't get the ball to him. What do it matter?
Even mechanically, Kyler Murray his throw looks smoother.
Kyler Murray's better. I'm playing devil's advocate or whatever. I like Kyler Murray better.
I got you.
Yeah, but so you got Kyler in the MVP conversation now with 27 total touchdowns.
Big time. What? We gonna talk about it.
All right,
wow. Wow.
Get to it. Okay. Well, for me, man, let me ask you a question. What did defense do wrong on that catch, Jordan? When they
shit. It wasn't D-Hop.
I seen somebody came from the side and he hit the ball, but he ended up hitting like his man, and that kind of pushed him to the side, and
he jumped higher than all of them. They need some springs.
Well, he taller than all of them too, but yeah, you're right about the gloves. He had the Jordan gloves on, and they had on Adidas and Nike gloves. Yeah, that's great for jump, man. Oh my god, I would use that as an ad for the rest of this year.
Immediately, like
rough. And it's dope because they had on different gloves. They made it even better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and that was on Tre'Davious White. Tre'Davious White, they wasn't no scrubs. Like
I know. Yeah. Well, you finally admitted he's the best receiver in football or whatever.
After that, I gotta give it to him. Mike T ain't doing nothing this year, so he got it. He got the crown.
Yeah, and we'll get to that game a little bit or whatever. But nah, I like Kyler, man. I like what they're doing. Like I said, man, for them getting his feet are so fast, it's ridiculous, bro. Like it's just, he like if he was a basketball player, he has like he like Allen Iverson, like his feet just crazy fast or whatever. But and in the rushing touchdowns, it's like you don't know what to do. If they inside the 20, it's over because you don't know what to do once they get in there, bro.
They crossing the 50, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, because Fitzgerald can still play low key or whatever over there too.
Yo, I was gonna say that's this past game. I watched I pretty much watched the whole game. It was like the first time I ever seen him drop a pass.
Well, Fitz?
They said he dropped the pass.
Yeah. I said, oh shit, something wrong with him?
I mean, he
at the end. He at the end.
He did the end though.
Yeah.
He been there for a while. People forget he been there for a minute, but nah, man, I like them. They're gonna be a hell of a out in the playoffs this year. You know, if they get there, they might be a year or two away. You know what I'm saying? It'd be dope though if they could try to win a bowl within the next couple of years on Kyler rookie deal. Like that's the key. You know what I'm saying? To one of the rookie deals.
Yeah,
what's that, Jordan? But
possible. Yeah, I would definitely say it's possible. They look.
But also, bro, if not for that catch, we'll be talking about Diggs' catch, yo. So we gotta give shouts out to Josh Allen and the Bills too, man. They're a pretty good team too, yo. I like Diggs' confidence, yo. Like, bro, like you gonna trade me? Okay, I'm gonna show off or whatever this is.
They fucking blew it.
I'm in the defense.
But they're the future, man. Like they both got #1 receivers. They both got young quarterbacks. I'm telling you, the maturation. My thing with like, damn, Patrick Peterson is just a shell of himself. Like, what is he like? Like everybody gets busy on him.
Shit, he ain't the same.
You know what I'm saying? I think that the Cardinals should invest in a running back, because if you get a good running back, probably a top running back, you put him with Kyler, and then you have Hop out there. You got Kirk. You got the tight ends.
Drake's underrated. Kenyon Drake is nice, bro.
They ain't gotta invest. They could draft one in the 4th round. They could draft one.
Yeah, they gotta get a good one though, like to compliment him in his running, because you make it a threat.
Yeah,
they're not paying Drake a lot of money though. I don't believe. I know he came there on a deal, but I don't think they're paying him anything crazy. He shouldn't get top running back money, but he's not. He's all right.
All right. Well, moving on forward, man. Let's talk about the best part of the show, the Steelers, and they're 9-0, still undefeated or whatever. Where's it at?
Yo, you can't say that. You can't bring that shit out, bro.
Why not? What you mean?
Come on, man.
What you mean? 9-0, baby. Gotta bring it out.
Anyway. He wasn't bringing that out last year, bro.
We didn't have no show last year.
He wasn't bringing that shit out neither. He wasn't talking about them last year.
I guarantee you it was. Yo, I sent you a picture of it. Matter of fact, it was hanging right up, bro.
You did, but you, man.
Look, I did.
You said the pick, but you wasn't bragging about the Steelers last year when they was 8-8.
Bro, why wouldn't they be 8-8? They had no quarterback. Tobi was not bragging about the fucking Steelers when they 8-8. Nobody was bragging about them.
I was talking about them though. You know, I was.
No, he wasn't.
Talking about my
team.
He was funny.
He's lying.
He was talking.
I wasn't talking about them. I said we had a quarterback, it would be raps. Did I not say that? I'm saying that whole last year. I said we have no quarterback. We have Duck Hodges and Duck Hodges. I know we have more wins than the Eagles. That's all I care. We have more wins. We have triple-day wins. We got triple-day wins, man.
That's all right.
All right. Well, let's talk about the topic that we got. Since they are 9-0, headed to the Super Bowl, has Big Ben now entered the MVP conversation? Tobi, you go ahead. Why don't you start, Tobi?
Of course. Come on. How is he not in the MVP conversation when his team is undefeated? I mean, they're 9-0. They haven't lost the game. So, yeah, he's also in the top 5. He's probably like number 4 or 5 when it comes to that. And the Steelers are looking great. I mean, I thought, I doubted him this week. I said, this week is going to be our slip up because we're eventually going to lose a game.
You did.
I don't want to go into I don't want to go into the playoffs undefeated. That's too much pressure. You're going to have to win the bowl now. But
we're not winning.
Anyways, I know who's not winning. I know who's definitely not winning. But but yeah, I mean, Steelers doing their thing, staying undefeated. Big Ben, great game, no picks. Doing the things, helping us stay undefeated. I mean, it's beautiful to see. We just keep on pulling out we always get the W at the end of the day. That's all that matters. 3 touchdowns, no picks. You gotta get a whole stat line or whatever, Big Ben. But but Jeff, what you think, man, about the Steelers and Big Ben and the MVP race, I should say?
Yeah, that's a logical consideration. I mean, like I said, taking the circumstances, look at his record, look at his team, wide receivers performing well. The overall success, that's always factored into the MVP conversation. And he's just been a constant, man. His injury throughout his whole career, injuries have been his issue. And we're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, why wouldn't he be in the MVP conversation? Excuse me, no, what? Habla español?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say he wasn't first ballot, bro. He's definitely first ballot.
Nah.
Definitely first ballot. Going in the first time to get his name in the slip. Don't even worry. But yeah, it's good. Hey, I don't know. Ride it out, man. Win as many as you can. Yeah, you probably want to lose one, but somebody can go undefeated and win the chip.
Yeah, the fucking 72 Dolphins. Ain't nobody else doing that shit. They're gonna lose to the Ravens the second time, bro. That's why I see them all set. But anyway, Dre, what do you think about them and Big Ben MVP chances?
All right, I haven't really been the numbers guy, but since we started this show, I've been a numbers guy.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you I got Big Ben's numbers, and then I got at least 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 5 other quarterbacks that I'd put above him in the MVP race.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, go ahead.
Come on. All right. So look, Big Ben's got 2,267 yards, 22 touchdowns, 4 picks, completing 67%, and they're 9-0. Right? Go look at their schedule. You go look at their teams that they played. Now, hold on, right? Josh Allen's 2,871 yards, 68%, 21 touchdowns, 7 picks, 7-3. They've had a better schedule. They've had a tougher. All these teams have had tougher schedules than the Steelers. Russell Wilson's 2,789 yards, 28 touchdowns.
How many picks? Russell Wilson.
And there's
10
picks.
Plus turnovers.
They're 6-3. They've had a harder schedule. Mahomes, 68%.
I'll give you Mahomes. You only got to say it. I'll give you Mahomes.
All right. Rodgers, 68%, 25-78, 20-3, 7-2. Now their schedule's been a little iffy. Kyler Murray, 27 total touchdowns, 6-3. They've beaten better teams than the Steelers had. The only good team the Steelers has beaten are the Titans and the Ravens.
That's good teams. I mean, they have like.
So come on, what are we comparing? Big Ben's got the least amount of yards.
He would definitely be ahead of Josh Allen. He would definitely be ahead of Josh Allen, bro. Stop it.
No, there's no way.
Yes, he's definitely
bro. Big Ben has
undefeated.
the least amount. Bro,
right.
Big Ben has the
the
least amount of yards. Bro, Big Ben has the least amount of yards and touchdowns out of all of them except for Kyler Murray
and Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
I give you Pat Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray, and then
Josh Allen. Russell Wilson has
been turning over the ball for fun.
Bro, he
doesn't been turning over the ball for fun. He got like 10 turnovers in the last 3 weeks, bro.
He's still in the conversation.
But Ben is ahead of him.
Nah, I ain't in the conversation no more.
Ben ahead of him now, bro. Ben definitely ahead of him.
No way. Look at the numbers.
What numbers? I just see
Jeff, you weigh in. What you think about Russell and Ben?
I mean, yeah, Ben is ahead of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just winning. I mean, he's not turning the ball over. You know, the running game ain't really been there the last 6 games. Since the last 6 games, the running game has averaged 78.6 yards a game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not giving them nothing. Like, so you know who won in these games? Benjamin.
So, his defense is way better than Russell Wilson's defense. Come on.
They're good, but they're missing their key piece in Bush. And he's out. What? Tell me Bush ain't their key piece.
They're still top 5 in points allowed. Come on.
I mean, okay. And that's fine. Points. I mean, listen, like you said, their schedule hasn't been outstandingly great.
That's what I'm saying.
They, like I told you in the beginning of the season, they had like the 5th ranked softest schedule throughout the whole season.
Bro, this ain't.
But you got to beat who's on your schedule.
This
even
ain't
good teams fall.
This ain't the college playoff where they rate your schedule, right? Like that doesn't really matter.
But that's what I'm bringing into the conversation, though.
Only you bring it into the conversation.
But
we'll take. They're all in the NFL.
He's not.
They're all in the NFL.
He's not going to get MVP, so we know that. So that's the first thing. He's not going to get it. That's Big Ben ain't going to get it. That's the first thing.
Well, no.
If they're going undefeated, if Ben go undefeated, he's not winning.
No votes. Look,
he's not getting no votes.
He ain't getting no votes.
What? You crazy,
bro?
Look,
let them go undefeated, bro.
Yo, now Jeff just said they had the 5th easiest schedule.
They don't. Right? They don't care about that with MVP. All right,
hold on, Mike. No, but hold on. He said he had the 5th, but this matters because he said he had the 5th easiest schedule. They lost to the Titans by a field goal. If they missed, they tied up. Who knows what happened?
That's football,
they lose to the Ravens by 4 points. And he had 3 picks in that Titans game.
That's football, bro.
Correct.
Bro.
All right, what that mean? That means that a pitcher,
bro. Bro. Everybody I named is having a better season statistically than Ben Roethlisberger.
No, they're not, bro. Not Josh Allen.
Yo, bro.
Russell Westbrook got fucking more turnovers than the fucking bakery. This nigga got mad turnovers, bro.
Josh Allen is leading the league in yards, bro.
Okay, you and these yards, fucking yards.
With 21 touchdowns, completing almost 68% of their passes in their 7-3.
With 7 picks.
They played better teams.
And they're 7-3. Ben's undefeated.
They had a rougher schedule.
Bro, the strength of schedule don't count in the NFL, bro. Like, that's crazy. It does.
Oh, wait, how many interceptions Russell Wilson got?
He got 10.
10?
But he got 28.
And how many Ben got?
4.
He got 4.
Bro, stop it, Jordan.
But he got 4 touchdowns and has a yo, y'all tripping. Yo, the things that they asked Russell
How many
Wilson
touchdowns
to do
Ben got?
compared to Ben.
22.
How many touchdowns Ben got?
22 and 4 he right now.
22 and 4, and Russell Wilson is 21 and 10.
No, he's 28 and 10.
28-10.
Don't forget about the 4 fumbles. Got 4
and then
fumbles.
you talking about
too.
what they
Put that
asked
in there.
Russell Wilson to do compared to what they asked Ben.
Come on,
But he turned over the ball too much, bro. Recently, like first week against Arizona, we was like, all right, cool. One bad game. And he
But
did
wait,
it again.
hold on, wait, time
And he
out,
did it
time
again.
out. The Seahawks do got Metcalf, and really, who on the Steelers
And
really
Lockett.
balling?
And
Lockett. Who the household name on the Steelers that's balling?
Look at his face.
Ain't no household name. It's Claypool. Is DeAndre?
Bro,
Deontay
fuck that
Johnson?
household name, bro.
James
They got
Washington.
they got the best trio. They arguably have the best trio or top 4 wide receivers in the league, bro. You can't
Ben make them that way, bro.
Don't give me
Ben,
that, bro.
Yeah, man.
They wasn't that way last year. Know why Ben makes them that way? I'm telling you, Ben is the
Because
difference,
Ben
bro.
Ben wasn't out, but bro, I'm not giving him. He ain't in my conversation. He can be in yours. He ain't
Okay,
in mine.
that's fine. That's
fine. I'm gonna just say this because I ain't never really give my take on the whole thing, bro. Number one, that Russell's out because of all them turnovers, bro. I'm sorry. Like I can't keep him in. This week he had 0 touchdowns and I think 3 fucking turnovers.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's out to me. The same week that Ben had 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. How that make sense, bro? I'm just saying. Secondly, Josh Allen, like he having a good season, but yo, they losing games, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to win the game.
But they're losing games to better teams than they're even playing.
Bro, don't matter.
Get it? Like, all right. I mean,
and when Arizona lost, like they weren't like close losses either, by the way, for Arizona. Like, you know what I mean? They won good games, but they also lost some games too. So I'm gonna go. Mine is Mahomes, Rodgers, and Ben Brady. Those are my 4.
Yo,
then I'll go Josh Allen.
So if you had to pick 3,
no, then I go Kyler probably.
So you, huh?
Number 5, I would say Kyler, and between Kyler and Allen. But I would say Mahomes, Rodgers, Ben, and then Brady are the top 4.
So yo, all right, listen.
All right.
I'm not giving them top 3. There's no way. Now, top 5, we can debate it. But top 3, no way.
Not top 3. I give him top 5.
Who you got ahead of him, Toby?
I'll give him top 5.
Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray.
What about you, Jeff? What's your top 5 right now, MVP candidates?
You know, it's starting to grow on me to do this, but I agree with Mike, man. It's going to be Mahomes. Who you say it to was Rodgers?
Rodgers, yep.
And
Ben,
Ben,
so
because for his record, and he's also doing numbers. 22 touchdowns ain't barbecue chicken.
And 4 interceptions.
He's got the least amount of yards on
you his fucking yards.
All of them. But I don't even care. You're gonna
We saw what happened last year with Big Ben. You put that other guy in, they went 8-8. He already showed you shit. He go 8 for you off the rip.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Their defense is just tremendous. None of these teams have their defense, but whatever.
The Ravens have a good defense and they still lose.
Huh?
The Ravens have a great defense and they still lose.
The Bucks too got good defense and they still got smacked up by the Saints. But go ahead.
Well, all right. I mean, Mahomes, Rodgers. I'm tying Allen and Murray at 3, bro. I gotta give Ben 4. I'm sorry, bro.
You can't. Ben will be 5 then.
I feel what you're saying about the wins.
That's
but
all the football's about. Wins and losses.
Well, look, I'm gonna count their schedule, bro. I'm gonna count it. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna count it.
All right. Well, that was a good topic, of course. But you ain't got Brady in your top 5 either then. Jordan.
No.
All right. Okay. We're moving on.
What about Dalvin Cook? We give him some love. Only quarterbacks get MVP love.
After the last game, he had a great game last night or whatever.
He got shut down.
Yeah, he got shut down or whatever. And speaking of shut down, let's move on forward and talk about Russ, we were talking about, and what's wrong with Russ and the Seahawks. They lose again. Another Russ multiple turnover game. And of your boy DK Metcalf, he got shut down by Jalen Ramsey or whatever yesterday. So what are your thoughts on that game, Jeff?
I mean, Mike, you was on a DK, you know what I'm saying?
I like Metcalf. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you was on the ballot too. You voted for him too.
Yeah.
So, the run game. They have no run game, really. Right. And Russell Wilson needs the run game to complement, what they like to do with him. Bootleg, get out the pocket, go left, go right, drop back, go for deep routes. So, Chris Carson's been down. They had a few spark plug-in players that came in and gave him good games, but they're not getting anything in the run game. The defense has been atrocious since the beginning of the season, so we already knew what that side of the ball was going to give you. But so far, they're relying on Russell Wilson right now so much that he is beginning to wear down. His decision-making is weird. And at the same time, the offensive line was never really the greatest. Let's think about it. So you put all that together and you realize, like, all right, team got enough on tape for Russell Wilson. They're seeing what he's doing. They know the calls. It's no fans to rile you up in some games, you know what I'm saying, that they used to. So I just think, like, he's missing some components that are beneficial to his success. And the team's success is suffering at the same time because the defense was really never an option that was going to help him win.
Jordan? What you think?
Nah, I mean, spot on. Spot on. What they started off so hot, so crazy. He's put up all these numbers, but that can't carry you throughout a 16-game season. Like, just not the way to go. And it's funny. I'm gonna have to scale my. We talked about quarterbacks. We talked about top 5. Talk about Russell at number 2. I might have to give that shit up to Rodgers, man, because, like me, I think Rodgers could do what Russell Wilson is trying to do. You feel me? Without the interceptions and the turnover. You feel what I'm saying? You got to play like that at an elite level every Sunday, and he's doing it for halfway through the season, and then it's like he can't keep up, and he starts to make these slip ups and things like that. So right, they need to incorporate the run game. Their defense is atrocious. They should feel like that's just a disrespect to the Legion of Boom, what they've done to their defense ever since these guys have left. Like, Bobby Wagner should just say, fuck it, I'm done. Like, he's the only one that was a part of that. I don't even know how he goes into the building every day. Like, he's got to be distraught on how bad they are, because he's not bad. You know what I'm saying?
Who's their DC?
Huh?
In Norton.
Is it?
Yeah.
He should be a dead man walking. He should be fired.
He shouldn't even be. They should revoke his shit. They can't like, for real.
The only organizations that I really knowingly know off the top of my head that continuously build great defenses after year or after decade or after era are Steelers, the Ravens, and the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Continuously build up a defense and make it great. Yeah. And it's like, all right, they think about the on run.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I will say the Eagles be pretty good decades though, or whatever.
The Eagles used to be, but after Jim Johnson died, it was over for them. Yeah. Did you say the Eagles, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, even the Super Bowl year, y'all be having good defenses though. Like,
the year before.
Wasn't Jim Johnson there in the Super Bowl year?
Nah. Oh. Or what is it? What is his name? Jim Johnson?
Yeah, Jim Johnson.
Right. I'll think about the Cowboys coach and shit.
Jim Johnson.
Yeah. But I was gonna say one more point. Like, you see how the Steelers have gone, and the Steelers have kind of been able to come back to that dominant defense. But for a while, the Steelers were a dominant defense, and then they switched to a dominant offense that had no defense. And it looks like that's what the Seahawks are. The Seahawks have gone from a complete overall team with a dominant defense to having a dominant offense with no defense. You can't win games like that, especially when it matters. Going in, because now these jokers got film on you. So as time goes on, they got film on you. They can scheme for you, and about DK Metcalf getting shut down against Ramsey and shit. Like, you got guys who can cover him. Only a few guys can probably cover him. Ramsey being one of them, but.
Well, I think Ramsey took that as a personal challenge. You know what I mean? Getting all the shine or whatever like that. And he kind of got up for that game a little bit. I think Jeff is right, man, about the running game, though. Like, that's one thing they'll talk about with them or whatever. They put it all on Russ. And Russ is making some bad decisions. Don't get me wrong. But they always had balance when they had beast mode before and stuff like that. And and even Carson was nice for a little bit. But now it's been like, don't got. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to say Pete Carroll fell off a little bit. His play call becomes a little suspect too a little bit sometimes, but they definitely got to run the ball more. It can't be this whole let Russ cook movement. You know what I'm saying? They gotta do a little bit more. I think.
And my bad, Mike. Did you see that one play where Adams just whiffed on the tackle?
I've seen that.
Oh, Adams? Yeah, I've seen it.
Saw that shit? Like that shit. They brought in didn't they trade the first round pick for him?
Mm-hmm. They did. Yeah, they did. But yeah, so I don't know what to do. And you know what's crazy? After all said and done, man, it's been a crazy season, a lot with Russ and everything. But the Rams are quietly 6-3 themselves or whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
And nobody in the whole league talked about them. Oh my God. They beat the Seahawks.
Seahawks, yeah.
Yeah, they beat the Seahawks. I was saying, and nobody really talk about it, but they got the same record as the Seahawks, same record as the Cardinals, but nobody talk about them. So maybe that might be good for them to be under the radar. I don't know. But anyway, moving forward, man, I heard talking about the Pats a little bit. So Pats win this week, run the ball, let Cam make a couple plays, great defense. You think that could be the formula that can be sustainable for them to win? Tobi, what you think?
Nah, it's not gonna sustain. I mean, you gotta throw some touchdown passes. I mean, how many touchdown passes does Cam even have? My goodness.
7 maybe? I don't even think so.
It's probably less than 7, to be honest. I mean, it's not gonna work.
Probably about as many games as he played.
Word. I mean, it's not gonna work. It worked against the Ravens because I mean they played against them last year, so they know how to go against that offense. But it's not gonna work. Just run the ball, and Cam got to start throwing some touchdown passes. That's the only way they're gonna continue.
Wow, he got 3 total passing touchdowns. Cam.
3.
Wow.
That's fucking horrible. So it's not gonna, it's not gonna sustain. I mean, and who they got in the division again? The Bills and the Dolphins. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna sustain. So I mean, it was a good game against the Ravens. They pulled the upset. The Ravens could be had. Obviously, we see that again. But yeah, it's not gonna last. For long.
Yeah, we might special guest.
Oh, right now?
Ravi?
Nah, he just hit me.
He just hit you now.
All right, why don't you go ahead and answer that question, Jeff, about Cam and
yeah, it's not gonna work. I mean, listen, man. Cam, damn, it might be over for Cam. I mean, reality check in here. I mean, he's not the Cam he used to be. I don't know why people anticipated the 2015 MVP Cam to come back and resurrect his career and be here in the New England Patriots. But that wasn't going to be the case, and that's not going to be the case. He's mediocre as a passer. He's inaccurate. His running ability is fine, but at the same time, are we looking at Tim Tebow again? Are we looking at the black Tim Tebow here?
Don't say that, bro.
No disrespect, but I'm just saying, man.
That's bro.
He looks terrible, man. Listen, he's throwing balls in the dirt, overthrowing guys, indecision. And like I said, if it wasn't for his running ability, I mean, really, what would he be?
I mean, bro, you can't say that, bro.
The only thing that fears me about the Patriots scenario is that they're probably winning enough games, and I don't know if the Dolphins can sustain their success. Because if the Dolphins can sustain the success, they might be able to creep in. Then again, they might not, because I know there are about 4 teams in the wild card. The Raiders are included, and I don't know if the Dolphins can beat any of those teams if they're not already included in the wild card. But Patriots are terrible.
All right, football-wise, you think the way they won the other day can be sustainable moving forward, Patriots?
I mean, they beat the Ravens. It was Lamar Jackson. And this is what I honestly think. I think let's pump the brakes. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt because we're talking about Bill Belichick for one.
Right.
No, Cam's look terrible, but remember, COVID hit them bad. Facilities were,
he got COVID.
He had COVID. They're missing, great players on their defense that make them pretty, formidable against anyone else.
But we ain't talking long term. We just talking this year. I mean,
I know. But then, and you look at their schedule, they got some winnable games on the rest of their schedule. Like you said, you don't know if Miami can sustain their success. You look at what they have left on their schedule. They got the Texans this upcoming week, right? Could be a trap game for the Cardinals, right? Chargers, Rams, Bills, Jets. Give them the benefit of the doubt. You're talking about them going 4-3?
No, they're not gonna make it. That would make them 7 and something. They wouldn't even get in.
Nah, they got 4 wins now.
Yeah, they're 4-5 right now.
8-8.
So what is it?
No, that doesn't get you in the East. Because you get shit. You think about it in the AFC North. I said the East. AFC North might have 3 teams. So that
yeah. No, I mean, regardless of them getting into the playoffs, it's probably chalked. But I'm thinking about just like, I mean, in regards to getting into the playoffs, I mean, it's probably chalked. But
so you saying, Jeff, if you were them, you wouldn't bring him back next year? You would have passed.
No, I wouldn't bring Cam back next year.
But I was gonna ask you that. See, me, I would bring him back. I ain't gonna lie to you, because where else they gonna go? They're not gonna have a high draft pick to where you can go and get Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. So then you're looking at, the other 3 guys that, will make their way maybe into the first round. We don't know what they're gonna be like. So where else can they go? They're gonna have to go, go give us some picks. Take Carson. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they have to go get where else are they gonna go? They have to either go draft a quarterback or try to go get somebody in free agency.
Hey, I wouldn't rule out them trying to trade for Aaron Rodgers.
He ain't going nowhere.
Why? He already pissed they drafted a quarterback in the first round when they could have got a wide receiver.
Yeah, but he know he ain't getting on the field until he leaves. So Aaron Rodgers is like, fuck you. You ain't getting on the field until I retire or until I decide to leave. Now, if they go and get if New England goes and gets a number 1 wide receiver, which these wide receivers that they got ain't been too bad, but you pair them with another number 1 wide receiver, like you said, maybe go get Odell, maybe go get Allen Robinson from Chicago, then we measure him with a full season, a number 1 wide receiver with a full complement of a defense, and then that's how we evaluate him and measure him. Right now, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give him a pass. For real. He's played bad, but I'm going to give him a pass.
Tobi, you bringing him back or no?
Hell no, I'm not bringing that nigga back. That guy's 3 passing touchdowns, okay?
In 10 games.
That's fucking horrible, bro. I'm not bringing him back. And I'm gonna try to trade for a quarterback. I mean, you're not gonna draft one. I mean, I don't know. There's quarterbacks out there. But you gotta get first you gotta get receivers that could separate some speed, get a couple receivers. But to me, 3 passing touchdowns from a quarterback is unacceptable.
They fuck around and bring Jimmy G back.
Jimmy G, I heard they might try to get. I'll bring Jimmy G. I bet you have more than 3 passing touchdowns. We'll probably
we might see Cam come back. We might see Kaepernick come back. Excuse me.
Kaepernick, yeah, right. Not to the Patriots.
Nah, it's over. Hell no.
To the Patriots. Hell no.
I'm gonna give him
I'm not giving Cam. Cam got 3 passing touchdowns. That's it.
Bro, okay. All right. I'm kind of with Jordan. He wasn't playing with a full deck either. You know what I'm saying?
He's not.
You know what I mean? The defense he ain't have the whole season. I get it. I'm just saying. Like, They don't have any skill position players. They really don't have any. Edelman even been out. He ain't even that good no more or whatever. Now that new running back, Harris, he all right, though. I like him or whatever. But he's just a running back. He don't catch the ball at all, stuff like that. Cam needs a check down guy, like he had with C-Mac or whatever, before. Also think that I mean, it's weird. Like, I might bring him back because they don't have everybody there. But if it's somebody out there decent like Jimmy G, yeah, I got to roll the dice. I'm taking Jimmy G or whatever.
And I want to one more point. I think this is great for Bill Belichick going into next year, because this is his first year without Brady. He's probably learning a lot of shit. And I think next year he's going to come back and say, all right, watch, I got y'all. Watch we.
Well, he go to thank for Bill. He got all these defensive players. They kind of auditioning right now. Or whatever,
that's what I'm saying.
And seeing what they're doing. Then he's going to have some of them stars coming back next year. So it's going to be crazy, the defense and training camp competing for jobs for them next year with Bill, going to be ridiculous and whatnot. I guarantee they have a top 5 defense next year.
For sure.
I don't know.
I agree.
They're trying to trade Stephon Gilmore. Like, come on.
He ain't traded, though.
They were shopping Stephon Gilmore. Come on. I mean, but That type of stuff fractures the relationship. And then you got somebody that's upset, whether it be the player or organization, and not satisfied, and then you end up messing up a happy home for no reason. Now, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if I see Bill Belichick leave. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take a year off.
He ain't going out like this, bro.
He ain't going nowhere. I was saying, he ain't going out like this. He'll get it together because this, like I said, this is a learning experience for him. So something like this that he's never gone through, I would highly doubt that next year they would come back chopped liver. They're gonna be one of the top teams in the East.
Who is going to quarterback that team?
I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving Cam Newton a pass. I'm giving him a pass.
All right.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Well, let's move on to the next topic. Speaking of quarterbacks, man, perfect segue once again, Jordan. Drew Brees going to be out, like you said, for 3 to 4 weeks with the Saints with the rib injury and the lung injury. So we got your boy, Jameis Winston, is back, starting and whatnot. So can he hold it down while Drew Brees is out? What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I think he can. I mean, you got Michael Thomas. You know, it can't really, and I know he had Mike Evans before, and he probably had Chris Godwin before too, but Mike Evans is a different beast, man. And they got Kamara. And they can hand the ball off more to Kamara, get his running yards up. Kamara's a great check down. I mean, I just think they got enough. They got enough to withstand everything and, you know, kind of keep this ship a sail. And then when Drew Brees will come back, he'll hand it over, and Drew Brees will pick up where he leaves off.
Tobi?
They could definitely do it, but this is gonna tell us a lot about Jameis Winston during this stretch because they play the Falcons. They should be able to win that game. You know, they have a good defense, slow down Atlanta, and be able to score more than Atlanta to beat the Falcons. After that, they have the Broncos. I think they should be able to win that game too. Then they play the Falcons again, and then the Eagles. So he could go.
Wait, what's their record? Like 5 or something?
Who the Saints? No, they're like 6,
7-3, ain't they?
7-3. They're 7-2 or 7-3.
Let me confirm.
7-2.
Oh man, so they're
7-2. Yeah, they're in a great position. So let's see how Jameis does. You know, it's gonna tell us a lot about minimum 3-1. Minimum 3-1. Gotta beat the Falcons at least once. Gotta beat Denver. And you're gonna play the Eagles. I mean, that should be another win. So he should go 3-1 in this stretch, and he should be able to hold it down at least. You know, during this stretch. They don't play that many crazy teams.
Fuck you.
What you think, Jordan, about Jameis holding it down?
Nah, yeah, I think he can hold it down too. Like Tobi alluded to the schedule. I mean, I think if Teddy B can do it, Jameis can do it. Teddy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Jameis was, I know he was 30 for 30, but.
Oh, I was ready to say.
That's the key right there.
Okay.
I know he was 30 for 30, but that 30 for 30 led the league in yards and touchdowns. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think he can do it. Like I said, if Teddy B can do it, I damn sure think Jameis Winston can do it. I ain't going to say Teddy B is ass, but I think he can do it.
Okay.
Because they got a top 10 defense. And they got a top 10 defense. And like, they can lean on Kamara. They kind of leaned on Kamara when Mike T was out, when Thomas was out. They leaned on him a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna lean on Sean Payton, and hopefully he can get Jameis together, you know, with a full week of practicing with the ones and whatnot, and being out there. Plus, I think they're gonna use Taysom Hill a lot while Jameis there too.
I was just thinking that.
You think so? I don't know why people think he is the backup quarterback. That was never gonna go down. But what you think about? What's your thoughts on him and the way they use him?
He's just like a gadget dude. You know what I mean? He do everything. Catch the ball, throw the ball. But he not a straight backup quarterback, 35 snaps a game. Hell no. But with Jameis there, he can get about. I mean, he better than Hurts is right now for the Eagles when they bring him in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, sure. So he can get about 10 snaps a game from Jameis. I feel like and whatnot.
They definitely use him way more than Eagles use Hurts. So
he's better. I'll definitely agree with that. He's definitely better. Ain't no point for Hurts to even be fucking out there. We ain't winning no regardless.
I don't like when they use Taysom Hill, though, to be honest with you.
You don't?
I mean, maybe as a receiver, but I don't like when they do the quarterback thing because, I mean, that's the possession you can give the Drew Brees or Kamara.
I like it with Jameis, though. I don't like it with Brees, but I like it with Jameis. I think he's going to.
Okay, yeah. And it might be even more dangerous with Jameis because he a bad quarterback, and you gonna break his rhythm? Oh man!
I was about to say that. I think on certain times it's a bad idea. It messes up the flow with the quarterback. I agree, but I think with Jameis being in there, they should use him a little bit more.
I don't know though, man. The Saints get pretty positive yardage out of him when they do it. Like I don't never see them like lose yards on the play for some reason. Like it could be just Sean Payton, but it works for them or whatever.
They ain't winning shit. It's all right.
Anyway, but now back to Jameis though. Now I mean, I feel bad for you, Jeff, with Mike T out there. I don't know. Jameis might not be good, but he might be because
he might do something.
Yeah, because Evans and Godwin made the Pro Bowl last year. Now I'm saying with Jameis or whatever. That's what they'll talk about. Jameis 30 for 30, but both receivers made the Pro Bowl. So you know what I mean? Yeah, 5,000 yards. So he can sling it. I think last week coming in, he was a little nervous a little bit. He ain't practiced all week with the ones, you know what I'm saying? But I want to see how he looks against the Falcons this week and whatnot. I think more I'm going 2-2, Toby, not 3-1 though.
Yeah, me too.
2-2.
Well, he got that eye surgery. He might be all right. Remember they said his eyes was fucked up.
He gonna throw more picks.
Yeah. He did lose mad weight though. I seen him in the pregame. That nigga skinny as shit, whatever, before he used to be. So we'll see about that. All right, moving on forward, man. This game was from last week on Thursday, but still part of weekend football. The Colts and the Titans, and Phillip Rivers lit up the Titans defense. Toby, and
another watch.
And you know, it's another good game. And I guess the question more about the Colts is: are they better than people think they are, or better than we think they are? What do you think, Jordan?
I mean, I bagged on them a lot last show, especially because we talked about how the Ravens, beat them, and some people thought they were going to get the dub, but I don't think I think the Titans. We've seen Titans lay an egg, so we've seen them lay an egg this year. I think this is another one that they laid. It was an important one because it's an in the division, opponent, and that's not a good look because they're going to be fighting for that division. But when it's all said and done, do I think that they're going to make any noise in the playoffs? No, because I still think the Titans are a better football team, and I still think there are other teams in the AFC that are just playing better than them. And at the end of the day, I don't think Phillip Rivers is going to get it done. That's how Phillip Rivers should have been playing all season. They might be 9-0 because they got the best defense in the league. So you look at the games that they lost, it's strictly been on the shoulders of Phillip Rivers, period. Mm-hmm. So he should be playing that way. I still don't think it's enough to get them anywhere. But, I don't think it means anything. I think division game, they played well. Phillip finally played well, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think he's enough, and I don't think they're, I think they're what they think.
They are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
Jeff, are they better than what we thought they were?
Are they better than what we thought they were? No, not I.
All right. Okay.
Not I. I mean, I know Phillip Rivers is a gunslinger and he's high turnover machine sometimes, but I think putting him with Frank Wright was a catch. And they got about like 2 or 3 running backs that they run around and catch passes and run out the backfield. So they got diversity in the backfield, and we already know the defense is number one or a top defense. I'll say that. So honestly, they got a real good formula. And as long as Frank Wright can keep Phillip Rivers on a leash and not let him get all wild and out of control and buck naked and everything like that, then I think team's actually in good hands because, like I said, they got a variety of running back. And Phillip Rivers is a good quarterback. Let's not get it twisted.
He did it, though. They ain't prove he could do shit.
He had
better teams with the Chargers. He folded every year.
He can give you, hey, look, but he never had a good defense like he did right now. Don't tell me that Sean Merriman defense is
Nah, you right. But he gonna fold like origami.
Nah, I don't think Frank Wright is gonna let him. I think Frank Wright has a real diverse play calling system because he comes from that Andy Reid tree, and they all would get with each other, and they won the championship with Doug P. and Philly, and I think he took that. I mean, hell, if Andrew Luck would have came back, that team messed around with. We'd probably talk about them every week.
It's way better.
Way better. Way better.
Phillip Rivers is washed, man. I don't believe these niggas be having okay games here and then, and niggas want to be I don't believe in that shit. And the Titans, this game to me was more about the Titans. We believe the Titans to be a threat, and I think they play Baltimore this week, so that game is gonna be a little interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like because they both coming off L's. The Titans are not who we thought they were. You know, getting destroyed by the Philip Rivers-led Indianapolis Colts. Are you kidding me? That was disgraceful. I didn't see that coming. Indianapolis has a good defense though, so their defense clamps up. You know, their defense really clamps up. So that's really their strength. And like Jordan said, the reason they lost those games was because of Philip Rivers' wash ass throwing them picks. I remember against Cleveland, he threw a pick. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I think against the Ravens, they was running back, and this man just falls on the ground. This is an easy ass. Like, that was fucking disgraceful. I mean, no one even touched him. He just fell. Like the defenders didn't even get a chance to put their hands on him. Yeah, he just fell. Like, he wanted no parts. So I still don't believe in Philip Rivers. You know, he's gonna have to. They might get to the playoffs, of course, because I mean we're gonna have an extra team in there. They're gonna get in there. They have an okay record, but I mean Philip Rivers has to prove me wrong. He has to win a playoff game. If they get to the playoffs and lose in the first round, I'm just gonna be like, I expected this. I mean, Philip Rivers is not serious.
Go ahead.
Ask y'all this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would y'all like to see Carson Wentz on the Colts with Frank Wright?
No.
I mean, I think it'll be better than Philip Rivers. To be honest, I think he's broad. I don't think Philip Rivers is that good anymore. He just has.
I think Carson Wentz got a psychological thing going on, and I don't know if it's going to get solved in the near future.
I think Jacoby Brissett, to be honest.
Huh? You don't think Wright could help him with that?
Jacoby Brissett, man. I'm putting in Jacoby Brissett.
I think okay.
He just need nothing associated with that. Jacoby Brissett.
Next year, I'm putting him. This Philip last year. I don't want that.
Bugger, bro.
I mean, look, it's bad when they bring in the backup quarterback to throw Hail Marys.
I think we're gonna throw Hail Marys.
Some would be like this.
They bring up when they need a Hail Mary, they bring in Brissett and they take the game.
He can't do it. That's why.
Bro, I mean, he done played, 16 years now? He had a long
They don't do that to Brady. They don't do that to Breeze. They get it done.
I mean, but Philip never had a great cannon, but I'm gonna say he was a good quarterback. I'm with Jeff, yo. I think he was sleeping on what he had, or something like that. And part of it was his fault. Marty Schottenheimer was never won the big game, and he was stuck with him for years and whatnot. So
I mean, but they had. I mean, look at those offenses, though. I mean, he didn't play well in those games that they lost. Them years against New England, Denver, and the Colts.
Look where they lost to New England, the Colts. Like
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. They said they had the best running back ever that y'all claim. I don't give a damn. He ain't played well either.
Oh, who claimed that? Lady and Thomas?
Never said ever.
Never said that.
Never said ever.
Never said he
very good.
Over AP though.
Huh?
Y'all said that shit over eight.
I'm not taking him over. I got AP
He's
over.
more diverse than AP.
He's more diverse. I mean, AP is a running back. Like that's a running.
That's another talk for another day, man. We can go about that forever. But as far as this game, man, I'm like Jeff, yo. I like the boy Hines, the running back, and they got a couple other ones that can run and catch the ball at the backfield. Jonathan Taylor.
I don't think they don't. Oh no, that blows my.
Yeah. They don't. Now, Ty, he's washed or whatever, so he's just out there running routes and shit like that. I don't know what he's doing. but the rest, his drop was crazy. It was like he was all right, then he just fell all the way off, like off a cliff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Philip good enough, man. Listen, they mess around and be like 11-5, low key or whatever. Which is
I expect them. I know you expect them to get into the playoffs. I think we all took into the playoffs.
I did at the beginning of the season. I didn't. I'm surprised. They better than I thought they would be before the season started. That's what I'm gonna say.
I thought it was a good addition.
Playoffs. I didn't think they would be like 6-3. You know what I'm saying? I think that I figured Philip.
I thought they would be 8-8. Honestly, 8-8. For the year. That's what I thought they would be.
I was gonna say 10-6, 9-7. I figured they would try to get. I figured they might get in because of their defense. But like, look at the team.
I thought they were gonna get in because of the division that they in. I didn't put a lot of stock into Ryan Tannehill being pretty good this year. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, we already know that was a dumpster fire. And who's the other team in that division?
Texans. They tried.
Texans. Look, they traded the number one option before the season started.
The next game is against the Packers.
I mean,
I don't know if
they're gonna get it done now.
They both gonna lose. The Colts and Tennessee. They're gonna lose to the Ravens this week, whatever. So they're gonna both be.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, but I have more belief in the Colts winning the division than the Tennessee.
I was gonna say one
Okay.
than the Titans.
I'm talking about the beginning of the season. Yeah, I had more stock in that.
This is what I'll say though about the Colts, right? And if you watch that Titans game, the Titans didn't get any type of pass rush whatsoever. He sat there and picked them apart. If you get pass rush on him, he's a sitting duck. He's not doing
anybody though. That's
no, it's not just anybody.
That's a lot of a lot of old-fashioned quarterbacks. A lot of the old-fashioned. If you're not running,
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, then they're gonna lose.
But if you give him a clean pocket, he's still one of the smartest quarterbacks out there. I'm just saying.
The Titans are.
But you just said that Tom Brady is MVP candidate, and he's the same exact not caliber, but the same style of player that you're discussing. So that obviously does work.
Yeah.
Crickets.
I'm looking at Jordan making faces right now. So.
I mean, y'all talked about Philip made into MVP conversation.
Oh,
no, nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. But what I'm saying is a quarterback.
I will say
mobile.
Yeah, but Brady moves around the pocket better than Rivers though. Like
that's what I'm saying. Even Ben don't move like he used to, but Ben can get out of there. Like
I think Rivers got a stronger arm than Brady.
Hell
nah.
They take this out the throw Hail Berries. He can't even throw.
I mean, I just wanted to out of there in the first round.
What's the question?
Colts eliminated in the first round, most likely.
Next question, man. Let's talk about another quarterback, the Raiders. And they won again.
Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. Black and silver fans. Hey man, so let's talk about Derek Carr, man. They winning games. Is he proving that they don't need another quarterback? They can move forward with him or whatnot.
I mean, it's really contingent upon what John Gruden wants to do. Does he think he need a franchise quarterback, or does he think he need an overall great team?
What you think? You're a Raiders fan. What you want?
Well, what I want, I would want a franchise quarterback, to be honest with you, because good teams die off quick. You know what I'm saying?
I'm shocked.
I liken Derek Carr really to the Nick Foles situation, really, where it's like, damn, do we really want to hang on, or do we not want to hang on?
Don't you even put them in the same sentence.
Nick Foles only because he got the championship. Derek Carr is pretty good.
Don't even put them in the same sentence, bro.
You don't even like Nick Foles, bro. Stop.
Stop hating on Nick Foles. You got a chip.
All right, let's talk about Derek Carr. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was saying, so yeah, I don't think Derek Carr is the solution. I think we should try and get a franchise quarterback. Unfortunately, that means probably gonna be some growing pains if it's a rookie, because there's no veterans out there that I think we could acquire unless we try and go after somebody big name and pay a lot for it. I mean, how many draft picks do we still got left over from that overhaul that we had? Hopefully, we got somebody got to check on it. And then, like I said, with that, I would just go after somebody big, like Aaron Rodgers. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I feel like that relationship is fractured, and he's out there for the taking.
I'm shocked. This is breaking.
Jordan, go ahead. Since you're so shocked, go ahead. What you thought?
I'm appalled, bro. Like, why do you feel this way? Hold on, I need to ask him again. Mike.
Go ahead.
Why do you feel this way about Derek Carr? Why? What is this? Where's this coming from?
He's not a superstar quarterback. I would rather have a superstar or a big time quarterback. Last week he was 12 for 28 for like 162 yards with no touchdowns. That's like mediocre as fuck. Like I don't want to have a team and I know we ran the ball really well because both of our running backs had 2 touchdowns and over 200 yards of running, but still he's had a bunch of games where he throws the ball a lot, but only for a little bit of yards, and it doesn't get a lot of yards to move the offense. And he's not really connecting with Ruggs like we want him to be. And Aguilar, he is having some success, but it's not as much as we need. So, I mean, at the same time, he's the reason that this isn't working.
So, I'm going to say this. He's got 16 touchdowns to 2 picks. He's number 5 in the league in completion percentage. And they're going to the playoffs. And they got an up-and-coming running back. They don't need him to do that shit. Because he's doing exactly what they don't need him to do, which is turn the ball over, and they go into the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? To win Super Bowls, you need a superstar quarterback.
But, bro, before John even came in there, when y'all had Crabtree, y'all had Amari, y'all went 13-3, he threw for all these yards, he was in the MVP conversation, he got hurt. So my thing is, I think he can do that same shit, but he don't got the same weapons as he did when that shit. He ain't had 2 receivers like Crabtree and Amari Cooper. He got y'all got some receivers, but I think I'm shocked, bro. Like, give me Derek Carr over Carson Wentz right now. Shit, like, I like Derek Carr. I'm a huge fan of Derek Carr because, like I said, I look back at what he did with the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt, and y'all had some bad seasons.
And that was what 2016, bro. It's 4 years he hasn't regained that form.
But bro, he's been injured. They haven't had the same amount of weapons previously. He's been hurt, and he hasn't had the same amount of injuries. I believe in Derek Carr. I believe he can take you to where you need to go if you got the right pieces around him. Because he almost just did that shit. And I know you're talking about it was 4 years ago in 2016, but it ain't that far off. Because
yes, it is. It's about to be half a decade ago.
But it's been things that but bro, you even know you can sit there and say he hasn't had the weapons. Now he finally has the weapons. He's got the coach. The defense will get better. I disagree. I like Derek Carr a lot, bro. He can sling it.
See, I mean, I just don't think. I'd rather my team go get a bona fide star.
But you can't. But you can't. No, they're not gonna give up Aaron Rodgers. No one's gonna give up. They're not gonna do it.
Tobi,
somewhere we'll find one.
What's your thoughts on Carr and them and that team?
I mean, Carr's not bad. They have a good team. If it's up to me, the thing about, you want a franchise quarterback, but it's like, how are you going to get it? I don't think you're going to get Aaron Rodgers because I don't think he's going to leave Devontae Adams right now. He got a number one wide receiver. I don't think he wants to leave that.
It was both.
I don't know how the Raiders are going to get a franchise quarterback. I think Derek Carr is he's
the
decent enough.
Huh? He's the franchise QB.
But I mean, like an elite quarterback, like someone elite. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't mind Derek Carr. Like he's decent. He didn't turn the ball over last week. And I don't think he kills you a lot. Like a lot of quarterbacks kill you with their turnovers. He doesn't really kill you that much.
He doesn't.
I think they should just build around it. They have a solid team. Keep working on that defense. Get more pieces of offense, and they'll be all right. I mean, they're going to go to the playoffs this year. They're going to make some noise. Let's see what they do in the playoffs. Let's see what Derek Carr does in the playoffs, because I don't think I've seen him in the playoffs.
Ever.
I've seen him, yeah. So let's see how he does in the playoffs,
Yeah.
A solid season. They beat the Chiefs already. They beat the Saints. So, they have a solid team. He's an okay quarterback. He's not bad. Just got to put, more pieces around him.
I don't know. And that's what I don't want. What's the point of having okay? Let's go out there and find some great.
Then if you get an elite defense and you got a good pieces, he could be. Yeah.
Huh?
You guys could be a solid team.
Hold on. One at a time. Go ahead, Tobi. What you saying?
I'm saying you guys could be a solid team. I mean, you have great defensive pieces and great offensive pieces and an okay quarterback. Well,
we got terrible defense.
I'm saying, but you got to put more pieces.
So we got terrible defense and an okay quarterback. That does not sound like championship caliber.
You guys are winning, though. And, you just got to keep putting those pieces around him. Is what I'm saying. He's not the worst quarterback in the world.
He's not the one.
Jordan already said he'll take him over Carson Wentz. So
he's not the one, man. He's not.
Go ahead, Jordan. What was you about to say about the receivers?
I'm just shocked that like if they go and get like a number one guy, like okay, so you got Aguilar, you got Ruggs, and didn't Tyrell Williams get hurt? Williams got hurt. So
he wasn't no number one guy before that.
Well, no, I agree. If they go and get Odell and Allen Robinson, those are two wide receivers that you look at that you can go and trade for probably right now. If they go and get him and they shore up that defense, they're serious. They're serious. The Raiders will be serious, bro.
They're serious.
I like Derek Carr a lot because, like I said, I know you're saying 4 years is going on 5, and it's been a lot, but he can throw the ball, bro. And you give him time. He's already got the tight end. You got the running back. You got the 2 wide receivers. You just need that number 1 wide receiver. You shrub that defense. They're a Super Bowl contender.
Listen, man. And I feel you on all that, man, but he's just got to be better. Think about this. He in the division with Patrick Mahomes. That means that's who you're looking at running against for the next 10 years.
And they beat him already this year.
Beat him.
But I'm saying, Mike, that sounds like the first time they beat him in Arrowhead in like 10 years.
Everybody lose to Arrowhead, bro.
Stop with that, man. Stop. I mean, people lose to Arrowhead. People lose to every stadium, but come on, man. It's your division rival. If you won in 10, that's terrible.
It's almost like he doesn't even want to give them the flowers they deserve because he's not satisfied. He thinks they should be 9-0.
Nah, I think I would prefer 9-0, but I mean at the same time, like I'm gonna be honest with you. But I mean at the same time, like I said, I get to see this. It's not done. I've seen enough good football teams, championship football teams in my lifetime to know what one looks like, and we ain't there. And Derek Carr ain't that franchise quarterback.
All right. Well, I mean, okay. I think he don't, like Toby said, he don't hurt you bad or whatever. If you can build up the defense and keep those running backs, and then you had what up to the tight end y'all had. Forgot about that.
Waller.
Waller or whatever. Okay, listen, John Gruden won with fucking Brad Johnson at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you got a good team, all right, he did though. I'm just saying.
He did, yeah, bro.
Whatever.
Now, I mean, he had that defense, but I mean, yeah.
But I said build defense up.
Yeah.
But listen, it's about the money too, man. Like when his car contract up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about that, but
yeah, I remember that. He did get paid. He got paid.
Yeah,
like 25 million.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. 3 years ago now, so it was like it's team friendly now. So I would still save and let him keep developing under Gruden. It's 2 years now, and try to build up the rest of the roster or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do. Now you can trade and try to get a good receiver if you can. You know, if it's not Odell, even Robinson, like you said, or something like that. And I think they'd be all right, man. Like I don't know. Listen. Franchise quarterbacks or whatever you want to call them, they ain't falling off trees. You know what I mean? It's like 5 or 8 maybe in the whole league that are like really, really, really good. After that, you got to do the best of what you got. And I don't know. Like you said, y'all might could draft somebody, maybe trade for y'all could trade for Jimmy G. Who knows? I don't know. But that's not a real upgrade either. So
no, not at all. It's like same player.
I would just keep Carr and move it forward, man. But anyway, it's funny, actually, because Toby mentioned, this is a surprise, not on the list, but Toby mentioned Aaron Rodgers to Devontae. So I got a question. Who is the best quarterback receiver combo in the league? All right? And the
anybody in Mahomes.
Now, listen, the choices are Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, Kyler Murray and D-Hop, or Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf.
Jesus Christ!
I'm going with Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. That shit has been fucking unstoppable. I mean, they make that shit look so fucking easy.
I mean it is a Super Bowl championship winning MVP winning quarterback.
He's an elite quarterback, but I mean, they move him around a lot. They move Devontae Adams around a lot. That's
good though.
Him in different places, so he be getting open easier. It'd be easy for them. I'm gonna go with them.
All right, Jeff, who you got? I'll let you go last.
I got Devontae and Rodgers anyway, because like I said, I already feel like Rodgers is probably can be MVP this season, depending on how much success the Kansas City Chiefs have the rest of the way, and if they would just peel back the layers and tell Mahomes to calm down and let them do like running a lot. Aaron Rodgers would then obviously springboard and become the obvious MVP because Russell Wilson no longer in that competition. So I'm gonna go with him and Devontae Adams.
Okay, Jordan. What about you?
Bro, this is rough.
I know, right?
You can't go wrong.
Who's the most scary combination for you?
It's the most scariest.
Scary. Oh, that's different.
I mean, look. So in terms of like that, and then if we're talking about like upside, give me Kyler Murray and D-Hop, just because of what Kyler Murray brings to the table on the offensive end. You feel me? Because he could do the passing and he could do the rushing. He runs like a running back, throws like an elite quarterback. And then D-Hop, you know what I'm saying, the best receiver in the league. So if I had to choose going forward, give me them two.
All right. So if I change the scariest, Jeff, that changes your answer?
Yeah, I'm going to say DK Metcalf and Russell Wilson because that moon ball is crazy. And then him running that 4.2 speed, like, can you overthrow him? Like, you know? So, I mean, we talking like, damn, like one play into the game and it's scary. It's like, oh shit, this shit might be a touchdown. I'm definitely giving it to Metcalf.
I mean, he's a scariest, but then we're sleeping on Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. That's the crazy thing.
That's scariest to me.
That's the scariest. That's the last person that you probably think of because out of those wide receivers, Tyreek Hill is the last one that you're gonna take. Probably.
But yo, when Mahomes be scrambling, why he'll stay open like in the back of the end zone, yo, he's definitely the scariest to me, bro. If I would say scariest, the best though, I probably would still say Rodgers and Devontae too, man, because he does like I don't know, Devontae be getting these chunk plays like 25,
Yeah. That
23 or whatever. Like, I was like, God damn, yo. They not like 5 yards. Whatever like that.
You know who he learned? You know who he learned all that from? Jordy
Nelson.
He said like he was your alma mater or something.
I remember we talked about that shit. Remember? You ain't like Jordy Nelson for some reason because he went to the Raiders.
When he came to Oakland, no. When he came to Oakland, I didn't. In Green Bay, he was good, but in Oakland, he was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So and that was only 1 year. So that means Rodgers made Nelson, I guess. What do you think about it, I guess?
Rodgers made a lot of people.
That's true.
Jordy Nelson had burners, though, for a white boy. He had them burners.
Nah. I don't think no white dude is fast.
There's some quick ones, though.
There's some quick ones, not fast.
Jordy Nelson was a deep threat, bro. Jordy Nelson was fast.
And he was quick.
Bro. I don't really think he was that fast to be.
I think he was that fast, bro.
Check his 40 time.
I don't think he was that fast, 40. Bro.
He's not that fast.
40 time? Check the 40 time?
What you say, Mike?
I don't think he was that fast. Now, this boy Scotty Miller, he's actually fast. I'm sorry. Like,
we gonna check it.
Yeah.
He
running 4.51.
4.51 who, Jordy?
Jordy Nelson running 4.5.
That's not fast, bro.
That's not that fast. That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
He has speed. He's not slow, but he's not going by you.
He's probably quick as hell, though, but he ain't fast.
Look, he moving for a white boy. He's moving.
Anyway, let's move forward. The next topic and whatnot. We're gonna do our that was a special topic off top I just had there, but wanted to ask that. But this is we're gonna pick our locks in the upset of the week. Let's start with Jordan this week.
Can we get a roll call on the teams, please?
Oh, you
I have my device. Yeah, I have my device with me.
All right, wait till we get to you. Go ahead, Jordan. Let's you go.
My lock, Steelers and the Jaguars. They better not fuck this up, Toby. They better not fuck this up.
You gonna
put bet $7?
I'm putting. Look, I'm putting them on my ticket, bro.
They put them on your ticket.
They better not mess me up, bro.
Yo, Jeff, that's
He's trying to cat, man. All right.
Go ahead, bro.
And my upset, man. You know who I'm rocking with, man. Look, and let me get my case real fast. Eagles, Browns, upset. Put it on the crib. What you say, Toby? Put the crib on it, right?
Put the crib on it.
Put the crib on it. Right? Upset. I'm gonna tell you why. Baker Mayfield is fucking trash. Okay.
Like a
so point blank period. Right? They don't have Odell for us to worry about. They're not gonna be Nick Chubb not gonna be doing all that special shit against the Eagles. That ain't going down. So Baker Mayfield, you gotta throw the ball 30 times. We're gonna see what you got. Because you're going to have to throw that rock 30, 40 times. Because all that running shit going on with Nick Chubb ain't happening. Because I'm telling you right now, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, they're embarrassed. They are embarrassed that they just lost to the Giants. So they're going to come out on all cylinders. Baker going to have to throw that rock 40 times. So we're going to see what Baker Mayfield really about against the Eagles. I know y'all sitting there like, fuck all that, but we're going to see.
Basically.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm about to drop the Eagles defense in the fantasy.
You about to drop them?
Why you gonna pick them up?
You're gonna be tight. Look, they're not. Them boys ain't playing. They are embarrassed. I can put money on it.
It's not just Nick Chubb though. It'd be Hunt too.
That's all right. That's all right. Bring all that shit. They're gonna have to throw.
Toby.
All right.
My lock. I was trying to look for different locks, but the only one I could really say that was a super lock, but there's two super locks. But I'm going to say Steelers and Jaguars. That's a lock. And then for the upset, I was going to go Eagles over Browns. Like, that was going to be my upset, but since Jordan just put them, he just sweeted me off them. So that's
bro.
Them motherfuckers.
Go ahead, man.
Them motherfuckers gonna lose. They're gonna get Baker Mayfield's gonna look like a Hall of Famer now.
Yeah.
They're embarrassed. They're about to be embarrassed 2 weeks in a row. All right. My upset. Okay, I got an upset for everybody. This is an upset. Let's look through the schedule. You got the Cowboys over the Vikings at home.
Woo!
Vikings at home. Cowboys coming off a bye.
Woo!
They say they got a pep in their step. I got I got the Cowboys.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Who the Cowboys quarterback? Terry Bradshaw? I don't even know who their quarterback is. Like,
it's gonna be Andy again.
Yeah, he back. Yeah, Andy back. Yeah.
I picked up the Vikings in our fantasy, so they better not do anything.
They're gonna trash.
I think I had them in my fantasy. They're on my waiver shit.
Who the Jets play?
Yeah,
Chargers.
Huh?
Chargers. That's a lock. Chargers.
All right, that's my lock right there. And upset. I think we go upset the Chiefs. I think the Raiders go upset the Chiefs
again.
Yeah, they're gonna go upset them on Sunday.
You right.
Right.
That's the upset.
No.
You don't believe that, bro. You don't believe.
I do.
That's
we can get them again.
That's the
we just
Raiders.
came off smacking the Broncos. We can get the Chiefs. We rolling.
I'm finally seeing some Raider in you, bro, because you tripping.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Team-wise.
I ain't getting that.
My lock is
shit, I thought you was gonna say Colts over the Packers, Jeff.
No,
hell no. That ain't happening. My lock is the Chiefs over the Raiders. The other way
around. Terrible.
What you mean? That's my lock, bro.
That's a lock. That's not a lock.
That's a lock.
Damn, we got a good Thursday night game. I ain't repeat. We got a nice Thursday night game.
I know. Yeah, see, the fucking Kyler right back. And then they're about to take the division lead over the fucking Seahawks when they beat them tomorrow. But then I got the Falcons. I think the Falcons over the Saints. With I don't trust Jameis, and I like the Falcons for some reason, low key. So I think Falcons over the Saints for my upset or whatnot. So that time, power rankings 1 through 5. Jordan, what you got, man?
So this was rough. This was hard.
Not rough.
You didn't think it was hard?
Nah.
I want to hit yours first.
All right.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Toby.
Number 5, Packers. 4, Bucks. 3, Saints. 2, Chiefs. 1, undefeated Steelers. Simple list. Straight to the point. Not hard. Best teams in the league.
You said Saints?
Saints they were number 3 because they beat the Bucks.
Who was 2?
2 Chiefs, of course.
All right, gotcha. Okay. All right, Jeff.
I'm gonna go with change up here. So we got the Cardinals at 5.
Okay.
At 4, I got the Bucks. At 3, I got the Packers.
All right.
At 2, I got the Chiefs, and then 1, I got the Steelers. Yeah, got to. You can't. You just can't.
Jordan.
So at this point, bro, the way I'm looking at it is I'm looking at these teams going into the playoffs. I don't even care about it week to week. I'm looking at it like who's going to be at it in the end of the day.
Right.
So I got the Chiefs at number 1. I got the Steelers at number 2. To be honest, I had the Saints last week at number 3. So I'm actually, Jeff, you had the Cardinals at 5?
Yeah, because they leapfrogged the Bills and the Titans lost.
Bro, I like them at number 3. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I like them at 3 because they just beat the Seahawks. You feel me? And they beat Buffalo, and I had Buffalo in the top 5.
They barely beat the Buffalo Bills, right?
And the Seahawks. They barely go.
Like barely, right? Barely.
It's a dub. I like it.
That's okay.
I don't like Tampa Bay in my top 5 just yet, even though I know that they're gonna get it together.
Just yet,
hold up, bro. What's your top 5, bro? Can you repeat this list again, bro?
I had them in there, bro. Like,
go ahead.
So what is the list?
So all right, Chiefs, Steelers, Cardinals, Saints, Buccaneers.
But in the top 5.
Yeah. I really do. I really do like.
He wasn't. Didn't he just say he wasn't?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. My apologies. I like the Cardinals, bro. Like, I think if they can keep playing like this, like if they go out and they beat the Seahawks again, which who knows, but I like them. They've been in every game.
If they beat the Seahawks again, they'll move into my top 5. Right now they're not. So I'm gonna go. Packers number 5. I'm gonna go Bucks number 4.
Jags.
What's up?
Packers struggled against the Jags. I didn't like that shit.
I mean,
it's always trap games.
Listen, man, I still got the Bills in my top 5. So I got the Packers. No. In fact, I'm gonna go Bills, Packers, Bucks, Chiefs 2, and then Steelers number 1. Of course, I'm 9-0.
Okay, so no.
I don't know how Jordan got a fucking 9-0 team in number 2, but that's not a here nor there.
How the hell you got the Bucks at number 3 when they just got their ass handed to them by the Saints?
Same thing.
And then they beat a sorry ass.
I said not for the Bucks
team.
at 5.
Not you're talking about Mike.
Panthers not sorry, bro. That's number 1. And
yo, they 3-5.
I mean, they had some tough losses, but they're not a bad team. They almost beat the Chiefs last week.
Terrible, bro.
The Bucks are a good team, though, bro. I'm like Jordan. I don't just base on the record, based on what I see or whatever. That's why I had the Cardinals. Their defense is trash in the Cardinals. I can't have them as the top 3 team in the league or whatever. So, they give up a lot of points, bro, or whatever. That's all. I mean. But anyway, now we're at the end, man. You know what I mean? So we're in our last segment here. We got a minute or 2 to talk or give our thoughts and stuff like that. So why don't you start it off, Jordan? No.
Man, like I said, this last week. Going into the second half, we're going to see who the real ones are. We're going to see who the fake ones are. So I'm excited. I really hope that the Eagles can find some life and make a couple good games and have a few upsets, man, because this shit is depressing as fuck.
They are who we thought they were.
This is probably more depressing than this year because it was like this year, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't expect this. Now, last year I didn't expect it, but I'm like, all right, fuck it. But they look like the same team last year and even worse. So it's depressing. And I'm hoping that they can turn it around. I hope that they can try to pull off a few upsets. I think the only team that we have a chance against to upset are the Browns. And I think we got the Cowboys again. And I think we have the Redskins again, too. So we'll find out. You feel me? But I hope they can get it together. I think that, like, who do you guys think are coming out? Like, who do you think as of today is coming out the NFC?
The whole division? I mean, the whole...
Like coming out the NFC to the Super Bowl. Like, if you had to pick today.
Options.
I need to
Bucks.
Bucks?
Yeah, I would say Bucks. So, and then maybe Packers.
Mike, who you got?
Oh, man, that's tough, man. But I'm going to go with Packers. I told y'all, man. You know, I said this on our first show. The Tampa Bay, the Super Bowl is in Tampa. No team has ever played a city of Super Bowls, and it's never going to happen. I'm telling you. So
sure.
I'm going to go with the Packers.
Sure. Smart.
Who you got?
Who I got? I'm going to go with Tampa Bay.
All
you feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I like, you know what I'm saying? Because what they can do defensively is going to be serious.
Cannot defeat that curse. That curse is undefeated.
Undefeated, bro.
We're going to see.
Ain't nobody going to play
undefeated.
2020, crazy shit.
Ain't nobody going to play a home Super Bowl. That'd be crazy, but ain't nobody going to play a home Super Bowl. Yeah. I don't think so.
And the damn thing going to be this year when they can't let no fans in.
Right. I'm about to say, it sucks because if it did happen, another year it'd be lit in Tampa. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
The home Super Bowl in Tampa? Oh,
wow, man.
That'd be crazy. But,
man, he might be a Tampa Bay fan. Talking about he's from there.
He used to live there. He would be
I
the
did
tour
live
guide
there.
because we out.
He's in there, bro. He's about to arrest him.
He would be the tour guide because we is out. Like, we gone.
We gone, baby. Take you back to all the spots. Word up. But anything else you got to say, Toby, Jeff?
Football is progressing. I'm interested to see if any games get canceled because of COVID, extending this to the 8 teams per side for the playoffs, because then that would be dynamic. That would be more football, which is always better. More sports, more life. So that might be our slogan: more sports, more life. We might have to put
more
that
sports,
somewhere.
more life. Definitely.
More sports, more life. So we'll see, man. I'm looking forward to this game against the Chiefs, though. If we knock them off again, boy, We gonna be in Tampa. It's gonna be revenge of the Gruden Bowl. Yes, it is.
So did he just say his team our championship team?
I just said if we can beat the Chiefs, we look good.
That is a lot, bro. But I'm gonna say that I'm just more excited about season going on and our show, man. Get better and better every week. A lot of insight. Keep sending it out. We love people watching. Hopefully we get that special guest next week. Jordan gonna work on that, whatever.
Yeah.
So
All right.
try.
Mike, go ahead and get JR, Mike. Hey, make that call, Mike. Get JR, Mike.
I might have to, whatever. But anyway, that's I talked about that off camera, but that's our show or whatnot. So we appreciate you guys watching an episode of Beyond the Trenches. We'll be back next week with an exciting show, and please like, comment, and subscribe. All right.
All right. Peace.